It's Holiday Branch here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to start off this video by saying thank you guys so much for liking and commenting on my videos. I really like to see that type of engagement on my channel. And if you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Holiday Branch and I like to tell stories here on this channel. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys are already subscribed, thank you. But I want you guys to hit that bell to be notified every time when I do a new upload. And here is another story time. I want to start off by saying that I did not plan to tell this story at all whatsoever. As a matter of fact, my brain has actually repressed this memory of this particular person and the series of events that this particular person has made me experience. With that being said, I had forgotten all about it until this particular person has started engaging in attention-seeking behaviors. So, I'm engaging back. Here, particular person, here's the attention that you are looking for. Here it is. I do need to put a disclaimer on this video. If you know who I'm talking about, do not post their name. If you do happen to find this person, do not go harass them. Do not go question them. Do not interrupt their livelihood, okay? This video is just meant for entertainment purposes only. I just want you to laugh about it, maybe learn a thing or two, and that is it. Just take it for what it is. It's just a story, that's all. Now, if you guys have been watching my last 3 videos, and if you haven't, I highly suggest that you do. I will leave a link in the description below. Then you guys already know that I'm a huge fan of online dating, and one of my favorite online dating apps is Plenty of Fish, which is also known as POF. And if you guys have watched my second video, then you guys already know that I have actually dated guys from POF. And those relationships were kind of gnarly. And this relationship that I'm going to talk about was the first relationship that set the foundation for a very tragic dating life for Miss Holiday Branch. And here is the story. Now, if you guys have been following me on Instagram for a really long time, and if you haven't, I highly suggest that you do. My Instagram name is IamHolidayBranch. And if you guys have been following me for a while, then you guys already know that Miss Holiday Branch here has had a glow up this past couple of years. And the glow up has consisted of my hair being long and thick, my braces, my breast augmentation, and most importantly, my healthy weight gain. Every time when I show photos to people of what I looked like 3 to 4 years ago, I get a lot of reactions saying, Holiday, this is not fucking you. This is not you. Who you're showing me is like a little kid, a little boy, a child. And I'm just like, whether you believe it or not, that used to be Holiday. Just super skinny, shaved head. I just did not care. I just was literally comfortable with myself. And because of that, I feel like I attracted a lot of people who had a lot of bad intentions. Every time when I set this online dating profile, so I always like to put pictures of me at a festival. And the reason why is because I want to scream out the message of saying, hey, my name is Holiday and I like to have fun. While to another individual, it might scream out a whole different message, which is, hey, my name is Holiday, I'm easy, and I am no one that you can take serious. So we're going to call this person Sebastian. And Sebastian was a really good looking guy. As I stated before on my second video, I like guys with beards. And yes, he had a beard. He was tall, he was light skinned, and he had tattoos as well. And so immediately Sebastian sent me a message after we matched on POF. And he was all like, hey, are you going to go to Nocturnal Wonderland? And I said, yes, I'm going to go. And he was all like, that's awesome. Do you want a meetup over there? And I was just like, I would love to, but instead of waiting for Nocturnal Wonderland, how about we go to Exchange this Friday? And he was just like, yeah, I'm down for that. And so yeah, we were gonna have a date immediately that weekend. So Friday rolls around and I'm on my way to his house to go pick him up. And when I arrived there, I'm not gonna lie, like he was so good looking, but I can immediately tell right away he was just not interested in me. And I cannot blame him. I look like this. So here I'm really excited for my hot date, while him on the other side, I can tell right away that he's not really interested at all, and the reason is because he's engaging in avoidant behavior. He's very distant, he's turning his back, he will not look at me in the eye, and that is a very clear indication that he's not interested at all whatsoever. One thing that did stood out to me is that I actually met his sister that night, and she's gorgeous. But I later on find out that she was making fun of me by asking Sebastian, hey, what's wrong with her hair? Or what's wrong with her head? And I will say that my shaved head did not attract a lot of people. Actually, a lot of people hated it. And one of the persons who actually despised it was Sebastian. He hated my shaved head. But that didn't stop him from dating me. And we kept on going to multiple dates. And as the dates keep progressing, I end up falling for him really hard. And when I told Sebastian about my feelings, he completely shut it down and said, you know what? You and I can't be anything serious for personal reasons, but if you want, we can still keep dating. Here's the thing. When a guy says, I don't want anything serious, but I want to still keep dating, he's saying this: I don't want to be your boyfriend, but I want to have boyfriend privileges. And that really grinds my ears, because that's so fucking selfish. Like, how dare you fucking waste my time when I could be out there in the world finding my fucking husband, but yet you're here trapping me for your selfish reasons. That's so fucked up. But at that time, Holiday had a really low self-esteem, and I honestly, at this very moment, I was thinking to myself, he is the best thing I'm ever gonna get. And so my fucking dumbass allowed myself to be manipulated. I have so many stories from this relationship, but I'm trying to keep this video short, and holy shit, the fucking stories that has come out of this fucking relationship. Definitely for someone who wasn't my boyfriend, he definitely caused a lot of drama into my life. So here are one of the things that he would do to me. Number one, he was a fucking cheater. So the entire year that we were dating, he was actually cheating on me with two different girls. One of them was a punk rock chick who was a single mom who lived in LA. And the second girl was a divorcee who also had 3 DUIs as well. As you can clearly tell, he likes girls who are very problematic. Here's another thing that he will do too. Number 2, he will also manipulate me. He knew that I knew about these girls, and he was not shy about it at all, but I couldn't say anything to him at all because he was not my boyfriend, so technically he wasn't cheating on me. But yet, to be spiteful, to manipulate me, to just get a reaction out of me for his own amusement, he will intentionally go on their Instagram and like their photos, comment on their photos. Sometimes he will go on dates and will post, like some subliminal like message or photo about like him going on a date with them. Like, he will do all these like things just to get a reaction from me. And like I said before, I couldn't do or say anything at all whatsoever because he was not my boyfriend. But yet every time when I try to return the favor by going out with a guy or going to an event with some other dude, he would be so fucking pissed. Hey, I remember one time I met my friend John. Hey John, what's up? I know you're watching. And we were gonna go to Hard Day of the Dead together. And when he found out that I was with a dude, he was like, where are you? Who are you with? And when we meet up, he was like, are you kidding me? You're cheating on me? You're with this dude and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, hold up. Do not talk about John. What are you talking about? First of all, John is my fucking friend, and he decided to come with me because your fucking crazy ass did not want to come with me at all whatsoever. And now you're over here telling me that I'm cheating on you when you had the option to come with me to this event. Shut the fuck up. Like, this guy, like, do you see my reaction right now? Do you see how... Here's the attention that you want, Sebastian. And because he would do all of this petty stuff to me, my friends fucking hated him so much. I remember that same freaking event, fucking John pulled me to the side and he was all like, hey, I don't know what's going on with you, Holiday, and that fucking situation, but I only met you for a couple of hours and you didn't break up with that dude. That dude is such a fucking douchebag. He's so insecure and you do not deserve that. And my fucking dumbass would always defend him and be like, no, he's correct, he's right, he's just trying to protect me. I mean, I would be upset too if he would invite a friend and blah blah blah. And in reality, I should have been fucking breaking up with this motherfucker. But the thing is that he will never let me go. I can continue on manipulation stories for days, girl. Every time I would break up with him, he would always come back and be like, hey, like, I'm sorry I did this to you, you don't deserve this. Or he will gaslight me as well by saying, I think you're overreacting, I didn't do anything wrong, you have to remember I'm not your fucking boyfriend, and blah blah blah. He would just manipulate the shit out of me. And I think one of the most important and most hurtful things that he's ever done to me is number 3, he would always shame the shit out of me. Now, I can go on for hours about how he would manipulate me, how he would gaslight me, all the fucking stories I have of him cheating on me, but that was not the worst part. The worst part was this. The worst fucking thing that he has ever done to me is make me feel like shit. Make me feel like I hate myself. In the beginning, when I was dating him, I'm letting you know, I was really happy about myself. I was really comfortable with myself, with my body, with my sexuality, with the person that I had become, and I was still continuing to grow. But when I started dating him, that fucking growth stopped. He would always tell me, you should grow your hair out, you will be a lot more prettier. Oh my god, you're so fucking skinny, you should like gain some weight. Hey, like, you shouldn't wear that, wear something nice, wear like a dress or something. He would always tell me to do things just to please him. And like, I get it. And I completely get it. I understand why he was just not physical attracted to me. But my fucking question it's just like, why are you pressuring me to change my physical appearance when you're not my fucking boyfriend? And this relationship kept going on and on and on and on towards the end of the summer of 2017. The year of 2017 was one of the best years of my life. I have to say it. It was the foundation that started this whole thing. After I left that toxic relationship, I started gaining weight. I started growing my hair out all on my own. I started dating again. That's when I met Billy. Billy started taking me to freaking like parties and started taking me to events. I started exploring my sexuality and be open about it. And then it led to dancing. I was just really comfortable with myself and my body, and I was just like, you know what? I'm ready to gain this power back. I am not ashamed of my body. I am not ashamed of who I am. And if I can make profit out of it, fuck it, let's do it. One of the most frequently asked questions that I get all the time is, Holiday, how did you get your last name Branch? Well, the reason why I got my last name Branch is because of this event that happened. There came a time in my life where I was really interested in porn, and I just started doing my research. I started reading books, started reading blogs, started watching documentaries. And when I told this fantasy to Sebastian, he looked at me and said, the moment that you go into porn or join the sex industry, you and I are through. Like, you are no longer a part of my life. Like, I will deny you. And I was just like, are you serious? Like, you would do that? And he was just like, yeah, like, I can never let my family know. And because of that, I decided to take his last name. When I started dancing, my first dancer name wasn't Holiday. It was actually Branch. And the reason why was because I was still in that spot. I was still resentful of him saying to me, if you join the porn or sex industry, you and I are through. And so I was keeping my word. I was like, all right, fuck it. My name is going to be Branch. Like, this is my first step into the sex industry, so I'm going to be Branch from now on. Now, I know that you guys are thinking, what the fuck? Like, that's not a sexy name at all whatsoever. And yeah, you're completely right. I ended up changing it 2 weeks later because my manager was all like, That's not a sexy name. It's really hard to distinguish it. It kind of sounds like ranch, so changed it to something else, and so I ended up changing it to Holly. So I was Holly for about a year and a half. I strongly believe that toxic relationship was the catalyst to my glow up, because during this time I started, growing my hair out. I started stripping. I started saving my couple $1,000s, and I was, thinking about, getting my breasts done, getting extensions, getting braces. And like I said before, when I started living my life, I've forgotten about him until last week. Sebastian has a routine. He has a strategy. So every time when we would break up, he would always come back by first trying to get my attention, by liking my photos, by commenting on my pictures. And when he would get that reaction from me, we would end up, calling, talking about our problems, and later on, hooking up and making out. After all these years, Sebastian still has that routine. Sebastian has moved on with his life, and I'm really happy for him. And I have moved on with my life, as you can tell. I have a boyfriend. We're talking about getting married. I just graduated from college. I'm pursuing my career. I'm pursuing YouTube. And when good things happen to you, you tend to forget about all the bad things that has happened to you. Last week, when I was getting ready to go to bed, I got a notification on my phone. Actually, I got a couple of notifications. Sebastian went to my Instagram and liked my graduation photos. He went to my YouTube channel and subscribed to my YouTube channel. And he ended up commenting on my videos. And I liked, and I said thank you. But then he did something really fucking stupid. On my video about how I took my boyfriend to the strip club on our first date, he wrote, "Your boyfriend is a cheap version of me." Hey, I'm lit. Sebastian, I know you want attention, and I'm giving it to you right now. I just want to say, Sebastian, that you and Warren may look alike a lot. But here's the thing, he's not the cheap version of you. If anything, you're the cheap version of him. Warren graduated from college. Warren went to law school. Warren and I make the same amount of money together. And most importantly, Warren is one of my biggest fans. He's actually invested a lot of time and a lot of money on me. Unlike you, who just wanted boyfriend privileges but didn't want boyfriend responsibilities. Even though you were a fucking piece of shit to me, I want to thank you for teaching me a lesson, because you definitely have set me up for success. Obviously, look at me now. But please don't talk about my boyfriend like that, because I would never talk about your wife like that, ever. As you can tell, Sebastian is still engaging in those attention-seeking behaviors, and so here's the attention that you wanted. And I want this video to be a friendly reminder that boys and girls, there is a light in the end of the tunnel. There is hope. If I was able to get myself in a very sticky situation and not let it affect me in a negative way, so can you. Sometimes, we think that we don't have the potential to be the best versions of themselves, but in reality, it's not that because you don't have potential. It's because the people around you, okay? It's the people around you that are actually preventing you from glowing up, from growing and be the best version of yourself. So if you have a shitty friend, cut that relationship off. If you have a shitty girlfriend, cut that bitch off. And if you have a shitty boss and a shitty job, go look for a different job. The world is so big. There is so many people out there that can just bring motivation and positivity into your life. And so here's one of them. Here's the story. I was able to move from a very toxic relationship and take all those experiences and make it into a good one. So here's the person that I am. I know that's the end of this story. I know that this story is really weird, and I know that it has really weird tensions because I'm being petty, but hey, it's the internet, okay? If you like this video, make sure to make sure to comment below on what type of content that you want to see next. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get all updated with all the crazy stories that I have. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.